Thank you.
Commander 9-9, please report back to ITS cockpit. Fine-looking group of recruits. Well, no time to waste.
Check the hyperdrive also.
Let's get ready to make that jump to light speed on my mark. What do you... That I didn't...
Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal.
We lost Blue 5. I'm gonna try to draw them away.
Copy that. Get us clear so we can make the jump.
Be ready. You won't have much time.
You have the tag on your hips, move it to the shoulders or the hands at this time.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
Those droids are programmed to return you to Batu. Hurry and don't get caught.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, go to the president.
Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
Attention Long Reach. There they are! Fire!
Distant pods just below us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields.
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their station!
Your efforts are wasted. Cannot escape me. Your precious resistance is about to be destroyed.
Your escape routes came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
If anything happened to him,
Lieutenant back here.
Rex! You're alive!
I should hope so. Great job, recruit. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the resistance base is secure. Bravo! Yes, R5, you too.
The standby is 70 minutes.
I mean, they said 40, but I don't think we were waiting 40.
We were able to get it clean.
Nothing can stop us now!
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh no! I must have hit that track switch!
Dancers, welcome! What it is? What is it? That's what it is.
Prepare my order, we're already here. Yeah.
Mom, what is this supposed to do?
Like an old abandoned hotel.
This is the law.
We are at Hollywood Studios, and this is our first time talking to you today because we have had no chance to talk because there was no alarm set last night, and our plan was to rope drop rides. We still rope dropped rides, but you know, whenever you don't set an alarm for something that you're supposed to set an alarm for, you're a little bit rattled, but I think we both stayed pretty calm.
We stayed very calm, and we managed to stick to the plan, and we did really good. I think next time we'll both set an alarm, so that way even if one of us forgets,
right?
Because I was relying on just Dana to set the alarm, which is not fair to her. So I will set an alarm, and she'll set an alarm. That way, at least one of us will definitely set the alarm.
You can be the alarm guy.
Yeah, we can do that.
We can both be the alarm guy.
Yeah, 2 is better than 1.
2 is better than 1.
And another thing this morning that when we got on the bus, we were running. I was literally eating my pizza and drinking coffee on the way to the bus. But when we got to the bus stop, the bus pulled up right away, and the bus driver, I think, was running behind on their route because they were boot scooting boogieing. I will tell you what.
I had to hold on for my life.
They were moving with a purpose and a destination, and they got us here really fast. Like that bus ride couldn't have been more than 10 minutes.
Right. Yeah, we did get here really fast.
It's a great day today here at Hollywood Studios. The weather is like perfect. It's kind of cloudy. It's kind of windy. It's not too hot. It's definitely not cold. So it's like just right. Nice spring weather. Oh my gosh, we've already done so much, and it's only 11 o'clock.
Yes.
We've done Rise of the Resistance. We've done...
In which that Rise of the Resistance, even though we got here after early entry time, that means you're able to get into the park 30 minutes before park opening time. So early entry would have been 8:30, which our plan was to be here at 7:30 so we could be at the front of the Rise of the Resistance line. However, we were late, but it wasn't bad. Once we made it all the way to Rise of the Resistance, which again, another mistake was made.
We went right when we should have gone. We zigged when we should have zagged.
We should have gone left, but we went right. And so we had to walk all the way through Toy Story Land to get to Galaxy's Edge because I was totally scrambled this morning mentally. At any rate, once we got there, and they had a row of people like right before you get into Toy Story Land, getting whether or not you're a resort guest or not. It was 40-minute wait at Rise, so it still worked out.
Now it was estimated 40 minutes. I think it was actually a little bit less. I think it was like 35. I think it was like 30 to 35 minute wait.
Then we decided to go to our lightning lane, which was we decided to ride Standby Mickey and Minnie's.
Yes.
So we rode Standby Mickey and Minnie's, and then we just got off the Tower of Terror, and after we got off of Tower of Terror, that's when we were like, okay, it's a good time to eat. So we're now at Rosie's All-American Cafe, where he got a burger. I got some buffalo fries, which not only have buffalo sauce, but it also had blue cheese on it. It was really good with green onions too. And now we actually have a lightning lane for 10:40 to 11:40. It's now 11:18 for Toy Story Mania. So I'm really happy about that.
Yeah,
we're back on track, baby.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get as many points as normal now that I'm full of cheeseburger, but I'll do my best.
I just know it's like the cold brew drink.
Cold brew with Cocoa Puffs, though. It's really good. Looks good.
Love the way it looks. I do remember it having like cream cheese foam And this time it does taste like cream cheese.
Nice.
So that's nice.
That's great.
I'm gonna try to drink this fast.
Take your time.
Well, there's a paper straw involved.
Oh dear.
So. Ooh, the cold brew part is not sweet, but this foam is, so I'm gonna have to mix it up. After I mix it up, it should be fine.
For that delicious coffee.
It's the Mandalorian and Grogu. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, it's so adorable. Yay! Hello! We had a wonderful time at Hollywood Studios. We were pilots on the Millennium Falcon, which was absolutely amazing. We also got a chance to watch Indiana Jones, which we normally don't get a chance to watch, and we actually had really good seats. I had a really good view of the show, and we really loved it. But then we needed a break.
Yes. Ooh.
So we came back to the room, took a break. We're all refreshed and ready to go back to Hollywood Studios to enjoy the rest of our Hollywood Studios day before we watch the game.
Yeah, we got a big game tonight, so we're gonna leave a little bit before closing time, but still we're gonna get to do everything we wanted to do.
Yeah, I
So,
think so.
good planning.
We're gonna have a great rest of the night.
I mean, I helped a little bit on the planning, but it's mainly her. She's the mastermind.
You don't have to do that.
But I'm like the shake and bake girl. I helped.
I helped.
Let's do Muppet 3D then. I know, it's a beautiful theater too.
getting?
Sierra Nevada Hop Tropical IPA.
Of course.
Yep.
Of course it's the IPA. Yuck. I don't know what your last score was on Toy Story Mania, but you did really good.
I think I got like 150,000.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I actually took out my phone and got the score.
And it said the best this month was 500,000. So I got about.
How are they doing that?
They probably practiced and they probably watched the videos.
1,000 YouTube videos. Oh, I went in here to look at what we have going on next. So we just saw our last Muppet 3D.
Well, it was a good performance. It was a command performance.
Yeah. Hopefully they put some of the stuff from over here on Rock and Roller Coaster too, like literally some of the same like decor and stuff.
Can we get a write-in campaign to do an Emmett Otter?
Emmett Otter at Christmas, at least at Christmas time, right? Man, we walked up to Slinky Dog Dash and just pretty much got on the ride. And people were waiting like 90 minutes. It makes it worth it, honestly. If you're trying to do stuff at the park, it's like, do you want to wait, 90 minutes here, 90 minutes there, 70 minutes here?
No.
And that's like your day.
You're waiting all day.
You're waiting all day.
Yeah. I think
also, a lot of people that are waiting are a lot younger than us.
Right. I think it depends on what you want to do. Like, if you wanted to go see shows all day, then yeah, you probably wouldn't want to get it. But if you want to ride all the fancy rides, I think it's worth, especially in this park in particular,
worth it,
because there's just so many good rides.
Yep. We've still got a bit of time before our Mickey and Minnie's. I mean, we can sit here and, of course, enjoy, but we don't have to check in until 7.
Perfect.
And so it's 6:45 now. After that, we get on Rock and Roller Coaster and then head up to Fantasmic.
Wow.
And that's the night. Oh, well, that's not the whole night. That's until it's time for basketball games.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And have the perfect picnic. We'll sing a song. Absolutely nothing will go wrong.
Oh, here we go. Levels. Testing 1, 2, 3. So let me tell you what just happened. I realized that I was missing my my microphone that looks just like this because it didn't stick to this dress very well, and I kind of knew that, but I still wanted to take the gamble, and because I wanted to speak afterwards. But of course, now I haven't been speaking. But basically, the microphone dropped off of me whenever I was leaving out of Mickey and Minnie's, which I have something else to mention about Mickey and Minnie's anyway. But yeah, I dropped the microphone. They looked everywhere. I actually found the back piece of the microphone in the room where you exit the ride, like where the floor is still hard, right before it goes to the carpet, where you have the exploded canvas behind you that says the end. I lost it in the room before that. Basically, their lost and found at the ride was empty. 3 people tried to locate it for me, which they were amazing. Cast compliments. We'll go around. But probably I'm thinking, hopefully, some good soul saw it because it's got a glowing, button. It's a glowing thing. So probably some kid picked it up, hopefully, and hopefully a good parent or adult, will get it to lost and found. It might not be until the end of the night, but hopefully somebody will turn it in. Now I'm on the way. I had to split up from Joshua because I wanted him to secure our place at Fantasmic, and I could just catch up with him later. So this is me trying to catch up with him later because I figure I can just stop by Lost and Found guest services on the way out of the park. All right. The last time you saw me, I'm hustling through Hollywood Studios looking for my microphone, telling you about how I lost one of my microphones, and I'm hustling to get to Fantasmic because he's already there and he had saved us an excellent space. Where were we sitting again? In
Jafar. So we were on like the left side, but not all the way over, and we're sort of like halfway down. So we had a really nice view.
And so we just figured we would stop by guest services on the way out to go to the Lost and Found to see if anybody had turned it in. By the time I hustled and bustled and got to Fantasmic, which we decided to go to the 8:30 show and not the 10 p.m. show, because our college team, Alabama, was in the NCAA tournament and they were playing Duke. And so we were trying to hustle back to the hotel room after Fantasmic, after the earlier show. Well, after I spoke to you, I stuffed the camera and the microphone in my bag, but whenever I got to Fantasmic, I go to take it out again because I wanted us to tape something where I, knew that we would need the mic because it's so immensely loud in there. And I couldn't find the one microphone that I had that I was just talking on. Turns out I must have dropped that somewhere. I'm a person who, and my husband can attest to this, I'm a person who doesn't lose things, really. I mean, what do you think? Am I a person that loses things or breaks stuff or no? So I am like devastated. I'm devastated. I'm like, I'm never going to, pick up a camera again. I don't deserve to because I've lost, both microphones, losing one while I was looking for another one, literally. And that, is never good. So we go ahead and watch Fantasmic, and then we hustle up and go to the buses because we want to watch the game. And at this point, the game had just started whenever we were on the bus, and we got to the room. Everything was fine. We were settled in. We had, food to eat, everything that we needed, and we watched the game pretty much, and we went to sleep. Sad to say that our team, Alabama, actually, that was their last game in the tournament. So sadly, they did not advance. We were both pretty broke up and sad about that. They did not advance.
But we made it all the way to the Elite Eight, so it was a great year. I mean, we had a lot of successes.
Basically, we decided that, not to worry about all the stuff, about the lost microphone or whatever and the loss of the game. But I also had a thing that I wanted to tell you about that I've noticed on Mickey and Minnie's, because we wrote it twice. And one thing that I noticed, because I want to leave this on a happy note, the end of this vlog on a happy note. The one thing that I noticed about Mickey and Minnie's, everybody has been blaming Pluto for this big accident or whatever. First, I want to stop and say something. First, people were blaming Goofy, and then accurately, people quickly corrected themselves. He's driving the train. He doesn't have anything to do with anything that's going on. Then you wanted to blame Pluto. Look again. It's Minnie. Minnie is up there. And she just kicks Pluto right in the trunk and does a twirl and kicks that basket up, bangs him on the head, and the trunk closes. It's Minnie's fault. I love her. She's my girl. But it's Minnie's fault, and that's just all I've got to say about the vlog. It was a great trip.
But wait, I'm confused because, so does that Pluto then cause Mickey to hit the track switch, or does Pluto hit the track switch? Because I was thinking Mickey was driving the car, and it's the car that bumps into the track switch when he's trying to say hi to Goofy. So it's at least true. Some of this has got to go on Mickey.
What could possibly go wrong?
I don't know about all, but maybe there's plenty of blame to go around.
Okay, it's Mickey and Minnie's fault this whole time. It's Mickey and Minnie's fault this whole time.
Don't blame the dog. That's the lesson.
Okay, all I'm going to say is if I'm able to remember and able to put the footage here, because I decided that second time that we wrote it, I was like, I'm going to record this to see, whose fault it is. And I also recorded the part with them saying, I must have hit that track switch. So I'll put that in there too, and you be the judge. You tell us whose fault you think it is that caused this big debacle on what was supposed to be a perfect picnic day or whatever. And until next time, we will see you in our next vlog, in our next adventures, either here at home or at Disney.